Hello, I'm Sean the Book Maniac. Welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to do a quick vlog. Most of this is going to be outside, just to show you a little around my new neighborhood, but I also wanted to do a little experiment here before I go outside. So this is where I filmed my Friday reads yesterday, and the sound in here is really good. But what the earlier video, the tag video, the mid-year freakout tag, I did in my new office library, and it is a big space, and there was such a room echo. I can hear it myself already. Okay, there's as much shelving as I got up at the moment, and the room echo is just terrible. Probably 60% of you don't care, but I don't like it. So I did a little bit of online research about how to deal with it. And you can buy things like sound blankets or stuff. So maybe eventually I'll try that, but the economical solution was to just put up blankets, but I don't know where. I can put a blanket up there? I don't know, how would I put it up there? Anyway, I'm gonna just try putting it right on this little ledge to see if it makes a difference. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but I'm gonna try it right now. A little experiment before I go outside. Okay, so I have the blanket, and I think I can already hear it. Didn't make a whit of difference, but I'll have to play it back. I put the blanket here, but it's this big open space that's the problem, right? So, any suggestions? I mean, I guess I'll just film in the living room, but I kind of like to have my books. Eventually there'll be bookshelves going up in the living room. So anyway, let's go outside, shall we? Okay, well, it's bloody hot out here, so I'm probably, truth be told, I'm probably not going to do a heck of a lot of outdoor filming until autumn, because it's, with the humidity hasn't even hit full blast. There's my apartment door. It's just too hot, unless I do it first thing in the morning, but even then, probably within a few days or weeks, and until maybe October, it's just going to be too hot. So anyway, I'm going to take... Because it's so hot, I don't know how far I'm going to go today, but I'm going to show you at least one park. And you don't need to see me anymore. I'm going to turn the camera around. So this is the main street right in front of me, and then I live in that building. And that is far enough away from the main road that it's an incredibly quiet location. And this is a private road, no vehicles allowed, so... No noisy motorcycles, no nothing. I hear a few school children, because there's a school on the other side of us, but that is not a problem, and it's not, yeah. The other thing I really noticed about this neighborhood, and I guess it's just because this is a train yard, and it's low, so where I lived before, I never saw the sky like this. Like, this is incredible to live in downtown Tokyo, and to see so much sky. I kind of like that. I always want to say, it's not raining, what are you doing? But Japanese ladies and their sun umbrellas. There's certain days in the summer where I kind of support the idea. A little bit way over there, I don't think I'm going to take you there now, is where they're building the new park. But I'm going to take you to at least one of the parks I have found. Otherwise, this neighborhood is, the train station back behind me is Honancho. And that neighborhood is not beautiful or trendy, but it's interesting. But Sasazuka was had a much newer feel and was more kind of trendy. This area is not, and this particular patch of street is not going to be very visually appealing. So I will probably edit a lot of this out. So I'm going to stop talking now. Or maybe I'll just use the fast forward function. Okay, here is the closest parkette, and I don't think I will ever film here because it's just ridiculous. Right, never mind being right beside the noisy street, but look at this. This is a park. Those stools don't look very comfortable, do they? I guess in a pinch they do, not a garbage. And welcome to Japan, where they have public washrooms with no doors, and depending on which angle you walk by, you can see somebody peeing like that from outside. Anyway, then no, this is not going to be my first pick. But it's this one. See those trees? I noticed it the other day when I walked by. I said, I think that's a park. So it is. This is the one I said that only has 2 benches. But it's far enough away from the busy street that I think it might be a quiet place. And the benches are in the shade. Okay, well, there's somebody on one of them. Okay, so remember I said there's space for 50 benches? 50 might be an exaggeration, but I guess I could sit on the turtle. Yeah, I don't know what's the concept between these sand parks that... Aren't the benches wretchedly ugly? Not that I care, as long as I don't get a sliver in my bum. I think 50 benches would fit in here. Certainly 15 benches. Of course, he took the one with the shade. But anyway, I guess there's going to be a certain amount of pigeon noise. What's wrong? Is that pigeon all right? Why are its feathers splayed like that? Just resting? Oh, look at that. I didn't plan to make a pigeon vlog, but... Okay, so... What I wanted to check, I cannot hear any street noise. There I can hear a motorcycle. But with this row of buildings between me and the street, I think the main problem I'm going to have is that I'm going to be fighting to get a bench. That one's only half in the shade. All right. Closest convenience store. I think you all know this one. But a Japanese 7-Eleven is very different from a Western one. Many of you will not know about this. This is natto. It's the most disgusting food in Japan. It's fermented soybeans, and it tastes and smells like shit. But it's supposed to be very healthy. Oh, I'm glad I came in here because it's cool. The convenience store food, I lived on this kind of food the first year or more that I was in Japan. Now I'm do all my own cooking, but it's passable. Yes, you can buy alcohol everywhere in Japan. I'm gonna pick a latte up on my way back. Right, that was fun and a little bit cooler. So you've now seen, if you were paying attention, 2 mothers on bikes with their little kids in back seat. I think it's... Oh, I'm going to stop my story just to point out. Kenji found this cafe yesterday. And this is very close to my house, about a block and a half. This is the closest cafe, but it's not open Sundays, which is my best cafe day. I'll certainly try it next Friday. I had a little peek in yesterday. It looks like comfortable seats and friendly staff. So yeah, the bikes with the child seat in the back, I don't know about where you live, but I don't think those are legal in Canada, and I think they're terribly dangerous, especially how crazy people drive bikes. It's probably the thing I hate the most about Japan is bike culture, because they drive on the sidewalk, not this road, even when it's clearly marked they're not supposed to. And I have been hit by bicycles more times than I can remember. And they drive so fast that it, well, I did some Google research when I was so angry about it a few years back, and every year approximately 12 pedestrians are killed in bicycle pedestrian accidents. I presume they're elderly people, but that's just ridiculous. Like if you're walking and the sidewalk is congested with pedestrians and you want to pass somebody, you really need to look behind you, because 9 times out of 10 there'll be a bike coming right up behind you, and if you move out of your lane, they'll hit you. Anyway, that's my pet peeve, but I'll live. So this is the other park, and this one's right on the... Look at all the effing bikes. Negate. Negate means I hate it, my pet peeve, I can't stand it. This park is also not beautiful, but I did want to check out. This bench is way too close to the road. This one's a little further away, so I'd like to see how my voice sounds here. So what do I want to talk about? There's a cute kid. Can you see them? It's too much shade. And look at these crazy girls running in this heat. This one is shaded in the mid-afternoon, so I'm just going to play it back and see how much the traffic noise interferes. And then also over here, these are out of the shade at this time of day. These two. Under this little whatever the hell it is. Is it some kind of a monkey bar hanging thing? I don't know. So this is that much further away from the street. So I think this might work. Even though the backdrop is nothing special, but it'd be alright. First pick will be the first park, and then I'll try this one occasionally too. And maybe I'll find other places. I think I'm going to stop now because it's too hot to take you down towards the train station, which is where its interesting shops and restaurants are. Again, not beautiful, but just interesting and very old, some of them. Kind of has a rundown look. But I have to go to work, actually, and it's too hot. So I'll do that some evening when all the shops and stuff are open, early evening. And my apartment is about 2 blocks from here. So, thanks for watching.